Welcome to Own Your Image with yours, the Queen of Peace, the podcast where personal growth meets real life storytelling. I'm Fungai MTC, and today we're exploring a topic that speaks to millions around the world: the desire to migrate for different reasons, whether it's for a better income, quality education, safer living conditions, or simply a fresh start. The idea of moving to a new country is powerful and entirely possible. But how do you do it legally and successfully? In this session, I'll take you through 10 legitimate ways you can migrate from your home country to another, step by step, clearly explained and backed by real possibilities. So, let's get started. The first route is the educational route. One of the most popular pathways to migration is through education. Countries like the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, the United States, and many parts of Europe welcome thousands of international students every year. What makes this route powerful is that it not only gives you a world-class education, but often allows you to stay and work after graduation. For example, in Canada, international students can apply for a postgraduate work permit. In the United Kingdom, students now get up to 2 years to work after studies, and during your studies, you're allowed to work 20 hours. In Germany, education is either free or low cost, and you can apply for jobs during and after your course. The tip here is to choose a field that's in high demand, like information technology, healthcare, engineering, or finance. Route number 2 is through the skilled worker immigration programs. If you already have work experience or qualifications in certain professions, you could migrate as a skilled worker. Many countries have point-based immigration systems that assess your eligibility based on age, education, work experience, and language skills. And I think we've seen how the skilled worker immigration program in the United Kingdom with the healthcare professionals has enabled a lot of people to migrate. Some of the examples include Canada's express entry system, Australia's skilled independent visa, New Zealand's skilled migrant category, German's skilled immigration act, especially for trades and STEM fields. The tip here is learn the application process early, take required language tests like IELTS, and have your certificates evaluated. So this is something that you can do, and you can actually target to say, I'm targeting this route and I actually need to plan or have these certificates or these qualifications for you then to be able to qualify. Route number 3, get a job offer and work permit. This is an open and easy direct way to get jobs abroad and secure a job offer. You can do this by securing a job offer from an international company. Many employers are open to sponsoring foreign workers, especially in shortage industries. Some countries even have a job seeker visa, like Germany, which allows you to enter the country and search for work for up to 6 months. So honestly, within 6 months, you can find a job or secure a reliable job for yourself. The tip is use platforms like LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor. You should tailor your CV to international standards and prepare for virtual interviews. Preparing your CV for international standards is a service that we provide, and if you need help, you can always get in touch. Route number 4 is you can do it through a partner who is abroad. You can marry or join a partner abroad. If you are in a genuine relationship or married to someone from another country, you may be able to apply for a spouse or partner visa. Most countries allow residents or citizens to sponsor their foreign partners, provided the relationship is legitimate. Please note, and let me emphasize, the relationship has to be legitimate. But you also have to be careful for scammers, for people who know your genuine intentions and would want to rip off or to get money out of you because they know you have got genuine intentions. Immigration officers look for signs of real commitment, shared responsibilities, and joint plans. The tip here is prepare evidence like joint accounts, photos, communication history, and meet the language or financial requirements because, of course, there is a cost to it. Route number 5, is through the family sponsorship. Do you have close family members living abroad, like parents, siblings, or children who are citizens or permanent residents? You may be eligible for family reunification or sponsorship programs. Countries like the United Kingdom, United States, and Canada allow family members to bring over relatives under certain conditions. And please let me emphasize, under certain conditions. So you need to find out what are these conditions or what are the specific conditions for a specific country. Then you start to work along those conditions. The tip here is the process usually takes time and requires financial and legal backing from your sponsor. So plan ahead and stay patient. And you also need to plan for your financial requirements. Route number 6 is through the asylum and refuge programs. If you are fleeing conflict, persecution, or danger, you may qualify for asylum or refuge status in countries that offer protection. Whilst this route is meant for people in serious risk, it is a vital lifeline for those escaping war, discrimination, or political violence, or any other um, any other persecution that is described by the Humanitarian Act or the Human Rights Act. The tip here is to seek help and look for information on how you can explore that channel. Asylum cases are carefully reviewed, so honesty and legal representations are very critical. Route number 7, which I encourage for those who have got some savings and who want to explore business, is through the business or investor visa. If you have capital or invest or want to start a business in another country, you might qualify for an entrepreneur or investor visa. Countries like Portugal, the United Kingdom, Canada, and the Emirates have visas especially or specifically designed for business people, investors, or startup founders. Requirements vary, but usually include proof of funds, a viable business plan, job creation potential, and the tip here is get legal and financial advice before applying and ensure your funds are clean and very, very traceable. Let me emphasize, make sure that your funds are clean and traceable. Route number 8, volunteer or find a cultural exchange program. Short-term programs like au pair, volunteer, or cultural exchange visas are available in many countries. This can help you gain international experience and sometimes transition into longer-term opportunities. Some of these include the US J1 visa, which is for au pairs, interns, and trainees, the Erasmus Plus in Europe, volunteering with NGOs in Canada, Australia. I vividly remember my daughter went and spent 1 year in Germany through the Rotary International Youth Exchange Program. So you need to find out what channel you need to explore, whether it's a church, whether NGO, whether au pair. So do your research and find out. Even if sometimes your church can sponsor for this, so you can find out what exactly you need to do to explore the cultural exchange program. The tip here is look for legitimate programs with support structures and use your experience to build future jobs or study pathways. Route number 9 is through the digital nomad or remote work visa. This is a new trend where you live in one country but work online for an overseas company or your own business. Countries like Estonia, Portugal, Barbados, and Dubai offer special visas for remote workers. So if you need to show stable income, remote work capability, and sometimes health insurance or tax declarations to qualify for the digital nomad or remote work visas. This is actually something trendy and that is happening now. Number 10, which is the last one, is winning the green card lottery. Some countries like the United States have lottery-based immigration systems. The diversity visa, which is usually referred to the DV lottery, randomly selects individuals from countries with low immigration rates to the United States. While it's a long shot, it's free to apply and millions participate every year. And let me give you a tip for this one. You need to apply this only through the official government websites to avoid schemes. So there you have it, 10 routes or channels which you can explore to migrate from your home country into other countries. Migration isn't easy. It requires planning, patience, and persistence. But if you take the right steps, prepare properly, and stay informed, you can create a better future for yourself and for your family. Sometimes it's not about better future, but it's about exploring different cultures. It's about going to acquire the education. It's about learning new things and in a new environment, or sometimes joining your family. Whatever your path is, believe in your journey and take that step toward greener pastures. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening and all the best on your journey abroad. I would like to thank you once again for listening to this podcast and the previous ones. Next week, I'll bring you a different one and let's explore and dive into destiny together. Thank you very much. It's a bye for now.